Yo! In episode 1 of this The Third Hokage is the Worst series, we were introduced to our 12-year-old knucklehead prankster protagonist, Naruto Uzumaki, who had been running amok around the Hidden Leaf Village. Also, we took a look at his backstory and the events that took place during his birth when Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage, made a promise to his passing mother that he would take, and I quote, full responsibility of Naruto. After both of his parents, Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, gave their lives to protect the Hidden Leaf Village from a giant, angry fox demon, Naruto was left in the care of Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage. Did I mention that his dad was the fourth Hokage? Yes, Naruto Uzumaki is the son of the fourth Hokage, who wanted the village to look at his son as a hero after he sealed the giant fox demon inside of him. Welp, in episodes 1 and 2 of the original series, we see that isn't the case, as Naruto is ditching school and vandalizing the village and also failing in his studies. Hiruzen, WTF, dude, I thought you were taking full responsibility for this kid. Then in episode 2, we find out that Konohamaru, the grandson of the third Hokage, is receiving private tutoring from an elite Jonin level instructor, and that he has access to study aids that he can call upon whenever he needs to answer a question. Naruto doesn't even know that the proper pronunciation of Chatora is chakra. The level of preparation this young kid is getting for life as a shinobi is lacking in comparison to that of a kid younger than he is. I'm wondering if Minato, the prodigious genius, and at the time considered the best of the best, would have approved. Anyway, in this episode, we will be looking at episode 3 of the Naruto series as we check out more of Hiruzen's shortcomings as it pertains to the development of Naruto. But before we do that, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Naruto breakdowns. Alright, let's get into it. In episode 3, we find the young ninja Naruto waking up in his apartment and glancing at a calendar with a big-chested and well-meloned woman posing for public consumption. Yes, a big-chested and well-meloned woman. On the calendar, he has the 15th circled because, well, it's the beginning of his journey as a full-fledged ninja. Naruto prepares himself for his orientation meeting with a well-balanced meal of instant cup ramen and milk. Hold the phone, let me go ahead and repeat that combination. Instant cup of ramen, which is high in sodium, and milk. Let's quickly take a look at the daily recommended amount of sodium a 12-year-old should consume, which is no more than 1,800 milligrams, and the average amount of sodium in one package of instant cup of ramen is generally around 1,500 milligrams. If Naruto is eating instant ramen for breakfast and going to Ichiraku ramen for lunch and dinner on most occasions, we can realistically assume that this young kid will grow to have all sorts of health complications, and including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, and even a possible stroke. I mean, there is absolutely no one guiding this kid when it comes to his consuming of high-quality nutrients to assist in his development. Now, let's also take a look at what he is combining with the instant ramen. Bruh, milk? Naruto is eating instant ramen and drinking milk? When was it ever a good idea to combine anything high in sodium concentration with dairy? Now, I'll be honest, the ramen and milk combo has gone viral on social media as a hack to create a creamy base for the ramen noodles, but he didn't even pour it into the pan and stir. He's drinking straight from the carton. Anyway, it just looks like Naruto is making a lot of nutritional decisions that'll cause him issues later on. And had Hiruzen gave a damn to put him on a meal plan, maybe he'd have more options than just cheap ramen and milk to dine on. Let's move forward. We see my young ninja Naruto dressed and putting on his headband that he finally earned after failing the graduation exam 3 times. Then we get a shot of the neighborhood he lives in, and to be honest, it's giving off Section 8 public housing vibes. Let's take a look to the left here, shall we? Are those Band-Aids on the building? Is Naruto's neighborhood feeling so much pain from poverty that it too is looking to conceal the scars of its lower socioeconomic standing? What in the world is going on here? How is it that the son of the 4th Hokage, the man that gave his life to save the Hidden Leaf Village from the Nine Tails attack, is living in this ghetto-ass neighborhood? Look, Naruto is just a kid, so he probably doesn't understand that he's ghetto and he's being forced to get it out of the mud. How many YNs raised in the south side of Konoha know that they are ghetto until they hear the sounds of shuriken and kunai firing off in the middle of the night with rival gang-banging ninjas? I mean, this is absolutely deplorable and reprehensible. Hiruzen, is this what taking full responsibility looks like? Next, we have Naruto sitting in orientation with the rest of the new Genin who are waiting for instructions on who their new Jonin instructors will be. We'll fast forward past Naruto having his first kiss with Sasuke because that's not really important, right? Of course it isn't. So, Naruto gets placed on Team 7 with Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha, and they are to await further instructions and are dismissed. We find Naruto pulling a straight YN multi-shadow clone jumping on Sasuke as he shows us that he is really about that Southside Konoha life. Naruto, now disguised as Sasuke via the transformation jutsu, is looking to get hot and heavy with Sakura. Just as Naruto was about to commit a possible crime via trying to get a kiss from an unsuspecting young girl, his nutritional decisions come back to haunt him as it is time to release doo-doo butter into the toilet bowl. With his stomach in a complete twist, Naruto makes it to the restroom. Instant ramen and milk for breakfast seem to have dire consequences. Did you see what I did there? Did you catch it? It's dire consequences, but I said diarrhea consequences because he had to poop. Anyway, Naruto is now letting out a combination of lactose and Asian spices into the toilet. If Hiruzen had at bare minimum gotten this kid a nutritionist with the Hidden Leaf's budget, I think Naruto would have learned to do better. Now we have the 3rd Hokage letting himself into Naruto's apartment with Kakashi with him as they examine the apartment. Kakashi looks completely unimpressed, and then he sees the milk carton that Naruto was drinking from left out in the open. Not even being put back into the fridge. Like, who is helping this kid get through his childhood? Anyway, Kakashi reads the label and then smells the milk and is able to quickly determine that the milk was well past its expiration date and that Naruto would get sick if he consumed it. Look how quickly an adult was able to decipher this information. A new question that now comes to my mind is this: can Naruto even read? How is this kid so lacking in awareness that he can't even tell that milk is expired? Does he even know what expiration means? Is this the taking full responsibility that he promised Kushina as she lied there ripped open from the puncture received during the Nine Tails attack? Well, we'll have to find out next time on The 3rd Hokage is the Worst. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Naruto breakdowns. And I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.